Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. You know, we're known for our muscle cars, exotic cars, classic cars, and things like that. And once in a while, a car comes along that I say, you know what, if you own one of those cars, you're looking for a car, this car might fit that bill for a different reason. And the reason why is because I think we carry really nice stuff here, and this car here is really, really nice. The 94 Lincoln Continental Signature Series, been driven a couple thousand miles a year. It has 40,000 miles on it, all right? From 94, we're in 2012. So first off, it's clearly looked to be a one-owner car. It has expensive tires on it, has Michelins all the way on it, and it's just bone stock, man. It is so nice. It may be not a supercharger sticking through the hood or whatever, but if you wanted a great car for your kid, if you wanted a third car for the beach house or for a nanny or whatever, I'm telling you, man, this is nice and big, it's safe, it's got a lot of electronic features like traction control and airbags and all that good stuff, and it's in just an exceptional, exceptional shape. So let's take a minute. We're gonna walk around the car. And, you know, I'm a big fan of low mileage stuff. I don't care what it is, I love low mileage stuff. And here, almost a 20-year-old car with 40,000 miles on it is almost unheard of. All right, let's take a peek under the hood for a second. Okay, this is kind of cool. Now you may say to yourself, well, what's the big deal? You open the hood, we're looking at the standard engine in a Lincoln. Okay, you may be right. But here's what I'll say to you. That works. That to me says, you know what? Somebody cared enough to make sure that that bulb 20 years later still works. That says a lot about the rest of the car, and so does this. See all the decals that are still here, the original decals? Check this out. This is a serial number on each fender. Okay, and what that says is that this fender here has not been replaced, because you can't buy a replacement fender with the VIN number to your car on it, and that's how they keep theft down or know that cars have been in accidents and things like that. So all the decals are in place. It's 3.8 liters. It's front wheel drive too, which is nice. So it goes through the snow awesome, especially with the nice Michelin tires. And even 20 years later, the hood props still stay up. Normally those fail. Just nice. And then we're going to talk about all the luxury things and the accoutrements once we get inside the car. Okay, I think the styling's held up great. All right, and here's another nice feature that you might want to think about when you're buying a car like this. First off, it has low mileage. Secondly, the people are willing to spend the most money they could on a set of tires. That means that this was their baby and not some beater car. They put a set of Michelins on there, and they put nitrogen in, hence the green cap on there. That should keep the tire pressure a little more stable, and it's a little better for air and a lot harder to leak out of the car. So these cars here are known for, you know, size, storage, and things like that. And I want to show you now, if we could, the trunk. Okay, check this out. This thing is so immaculate. I'm telling you, man, look at this. The trunk is huge, right? Okay, here's the spare tire. Never been on the ground. No, it still has all the little nipplies on it. Jack's never been out of there. This is really cool. And it even has wheel locks, and they've safety wired the wheel lock key on here so you won't lose it. Okay, that's kind of nice and smart. Just a nice original Lincoln Continental front wheel drive car for not a lot of money, with a lot of storage, a lot of capacity. It's a great car, especially if you have to carry a lot of people, okay? All right, let's check out the inside. But before we get inside, I want to talk to you for a second about the top. So step back for a second. This is called a SimCon top, which is short for simulated convertible top. It gives it the look of a convertible without having to chop the actual roof off the car and lose the structure, the sound. You know, you get rattles, you get all the things that come along with altering a car. This right here is just a shell that they put on top of the regular roof. It can be taken off if you don't love it, okay? I think it still looks great, and I think maybe a set of like the Vogue tires with the yellow and the white wall tires on here would be just enough to make this car pop and take it to a whole nother level, and it'd be a nice car to have for not a lot of money forever. You know what I mean? This is a car you could keep for another 20 years, especially if you have to carry a lot of people, or you wanted this to be your daily driver, and then you get something really cool like a Camaro or a Porsche or whatever that you drive in the nice weather. All right, come check out the inside for a second. Okay, I like the sign of this here because the mats right here are really nice, okay? All right, it even had plastic mats over top of the floor mats. Check out the condition of the leather. I mean, stitched in Lincoln, but I mean, it's so supple and soft and still in great shape. And the dash is actually really nice. It's a full digital dash with a traveler computer in here, give you an idea of how far it is. You can go on the gas that you have, how long it is until you arrive, average fuel economy, instant fuel economy. nice sound system. They've always had great sound system. It's got power seats in it, power mirrors, power windows, power locks. It's got tilt wheel, climate control. I'm telling you, man, for the few bucks that this car is, it is a great buy. All right, and on top of it, we're talking about 43,300 miles on the car. Let's say 43.5 or whatever it is by the time it gets to you. It's an amazing, amazing feat. When you think about it, it's almost 20 years old. If you're driven, you know, somewhere around 2,000 miles a year. All right. Anyway, normally we rev the cars up so you can hear how loud they are. In this case here, I'd like to rev the car up so you can hear how quiet it is. Believe it or not, these cars were very expensive for their time. You're talking about cars that had self-leveling suspension, four-wheel disc brakes, power steering, climate control, dual power seats, leather everywhere. They were pretty pricey, and this was not your typical Ford Crown Victoria police car or cab. So I think that if you're thinking about getting a luxury car, this makes for a great entry into that, and you're starting out with really low miles. Anyway, 94 Lincoln Continental Signature Series. It's home here at Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Normally the purveyor of fine, exotic, classic, and muscle cars. There had to be a reason why we got this. You need to find out for yourself. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll ship it to your door.